Good morning, everybody. Testing, testing. Please let me know if the audio is okay. Should be good. Oh dear, what a morning. What a morning. Just if you could let me know if the audio is okay in the Discord, guys. Just could be. I'll let you know why in a second. Very strange. I can't actually hear myself on my system at the moment. All good. Oh my god. I thought going self-employed or I thought going full-time was going to give me more time, but I just feel like I have less time, so just ridiculous. So I got the new Rodecaster mixer, but at the moment I can only either record my voice, but I cannot listen to the PC audio at the moment because there is too much interference. So I'm just having to figure that out, but ridiculously overly complicated. So anyway, this is the current breakdown of June. So we finished yesterday, and an incredible month. Waiting on one payout for Top Step, which should come today or tomorrow, which is 24k, and then tomorrow I'll be able to request another 24k or 25. So it would have really been, hopefully by June, it would have been like a 75k month in terms of actual payouts. This is accumulated. It will be 50 by tonight paid out, and then there will be another 50 left in the account, so 100k, which is incredible. Moving over to the charts for the NQ, which is on my other screen. Just give me a second. I haven't looked at any of the charts or loaded anything this morning, so we'll do this together. Yeah, I need to figure out what's going on with the mixer at some point. I've had a look on ChatGTP. I think I can figure it out. It's just very, very complicated and unnecessarily complicated in my opinion. But anyway, so on the daily, I'm not going to go over it too much because we've gone over it so much. By the way, I do need to make a new Zoom link, which I will do after this live stream. The supports on the daily, as we mentioned yesterday, they are still in place. We haven't moved because we haven't made a new high. On the and that's all I'm really looking for. To be dead honest with you, I watch a couple YouTubers here and there, and you know, I can just hear there's a lot of people, or just watching a lot of people just making certain levels up, not making them up, but just coming up with ideas that they wouldn't really normally even trade or go to. So I think it just makes so much more sense to just wait for that pullback. And if we don't get it, then again, as I mentioned yesterday and as I've mentioned all week, you just have to be okay with taking those less aggressive or those more aggressive entries, which currently with ATR down on this halfway back, which is yesterday's lows. The reason I won't take this off the gate at the moment is just because we're at yesterday's lows. Ideally, I like trading at or above previous day highs. And if I'm short, I would want to be trading at or below previous day RTH lows. I won't short this market because I just know it's not the right thing to do. Even if you pull back, I still do not care. I would rather buy the longs. They would be easier. But, and obviously range for the day. Those who have got the indicators, you will know the range for the day on the, this is the ETH. Let me just go to the other time frame. And the RTH isn't loading because obviously we've not opened. So once we open, we'll know our RTH range as well. Going back to yesterday, you'll be able to see the range for yesterday. Let me just get the levels, the indicators on here. So the range on yesterday's session, we came up to the highs. The range was 224 points on the day. And if I just go back to the close, we traded 66% of that. So the high was at 23,013. The extension did trade. The play that we were looking at did actually complete, and that level was 929s. I'm just going to get that anchor for you. before I forget where that was. The 9:30 open. 9:29s. I'm trying to think where I got my. Would have been on this high to high, I think, from here. 9:29s was an anchor that I had on the 1 minute time frame on the high to high from Friday. Traded the 38, and we did finally go to completions. This isn't the exact anchor because I'd have to go down to the 1 minute time frame. Let me just, whilst I'm doing it, you can see here. I think this is the draw that I was using. You can see we went all the way to that target. I don't think that's the exact draw. For some reason, it's not. I don't know why that's showing that. It's the first time I've opened my charts this morning, so apologies. It was around 9:29s. Regardless, it completed those targets into the close yesterday, and we traded a sloppy 38%, which is from Friday's low, and that is the extension that we traded on the 38 once, twice, 3 times, and of course those completions are above. Just take this off so you can see. Those completions are above at 22,989s, and we've just come back into the same anchor new high. So one thing I will do is draw to yesterday's open, which is here, and maybe I will look to go long at 737s if we get it. 737s or this 38. This is basically just disregarding the overnight. Okay, so that's what that draw is. You never know, we may get a bid on that on the open, and if we do, maybe cheap long. Obviously, you're below the open price, below the RTH low, so it's not super clean. But if that does trade, I would probably look for an extension in there to see if we can get back above into 940s. And remember where that extension came from. That was all the way from our high to high, which traded on Friday. So this extension here, and you have 61 traditional inside this high to high, and that is at 30. That is at 50. ATR reversal up, followed by another ATR reversal to the upside. ATR to the upside, and therefore it's not crazy that we get a rebalance. Like I say, if you do draw to the overnight, this is a clean halfway back. Whether they're going to make it as clean as that, I don't know. If they do, then maybe I missed the trade. But I would not. I wouldn't not think that we get a potential sweep of the lows and maybe 737's trades. If it does, I think that would be the better entry. But this could just also rally from the open. And if it does, we do have targets right back up into these highs. So 914s I will limit as a target, and that's all I really have. I'm not really going to overthink it, to be honest. I've still got to set up trade. I've set up trade Sinker or whatever it's called, trade Sinker. On the also realized trade day you can now get 6 accounts, I think, and take profit I think is 5. So that gives me 11, and then I think there was another company that someone said, oh, and my funded futures I think are going to 5 as well. So that's good if you are with any of those companies. I know trade days happen for sure. You can get 6 now. And my funded futures, I think, are coming out with 5. They currently have 3. So once the top step accounts are over, I mean, I'll still transition anyway. But once I've got those 5 payouts on all of those accounts, tomorrow will be the 3rd one in terms of on these set of accounts. There'll be 2 more that I can probably do in July. And then that would be a full... what's 5 times 25? 125,000 on those 5 accounts, which will put my year to date at about 200k with top step. But then I think I will have to go because of the traded funded focus plan or whatever they want to put me on. So yeah, but anyway, that is all I've really got today. I think we go into extensions. I saw in another group that trade days website is still limited. Still limited to free funded. Okay, maybe double check that. It seems weird that they've got that on their website. Okay. I was on the website earlier and it did say you could have 6, but whether that's 6 evaluations, I'm not sure. But yeah, the only real levels I'm looking at, guys, just to keep this nice and short and sweet, because I don't think it's worth going over this too much today. I really don't. The easy trades were a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago. This is now just, you know, trying to find the cigar butts, which I never like doing. So 770s, 740s. If you can hold, you've got room up into 929, 940s, and eventually it up into 23,000. You break and hold below, you're going down to 22,600s. And of course, we have daily supports that I want to see bid at some point at 22,500. Most likely won't be today. If it does, it'll be above ATR, which is okay, but just don't try and short down there. And maybe tomorrow, if that does trade, there's a long from that. But other than that, I would not overcomplicate it. So 6 evaluations free funded. That makes no point. Makes no sense. Okay. Anyway, I will leave you with that, and I will make a new Zoom link for those in the top tier membership, and we will go on Zoom and do our live trade. So I will see you over there.